The Lovers reversed is going against the choices of the heart. It is generally emotionally destructive choices. Here, there's disharmony, imbalance, misalignment of values. It is the feeling that will go with this is making choices that always get you in trouble. It's getting hurt by your choices. It is the affair card, or it is kind of destructive emotional fulfillment. It is immediate gratification. It is falling into a situation that is so stimulating, so satisfying that you never want it to change. You want to stay there forever. You want to keep that going forever until you hit massive burnout and you collapse from just being drained of energy. So here, this card represents that there's a willingness to go against what you feel is the right thing inside, or going with the temptation. It is going with that overstimulation. It would be taking the drugs for that super high, yet you know that it's not the right thing to do. Here, it is getting into situations where you fear change, where you find that emotional satisfaction is peaked right here, right now, and that's all you want. Okay, it is no thinking of the future, no growing something, but it's simply consuming it. This would be a self-destructive or anxious, worrisome, overbearing type of feeling. It is a unification of the male-female energies for the moment with no regard to the long-term impact. It would be the sex with no regard to the family. That would be the outcome of that. It would be looking for that immediate gratification rather than looking to build stuff over time. We want to try to write this card. We want to go from going with the unconscious impulses to going with what is sustainable, what can make you feel good for the long period of time, putting away that intensity of the moment for pleasure for the long term. Here, we want to write this card by reevaluating what choices we are making from the heart and be aware of when the intensity gets so deep that you have to reevaluate that, and you get where the intensity would bring you to hurt. You want to be able to come back to pleasure. This card would show that pleasure and pain are both sides of the same coin, that a lot of people will jump into painful situations for the pleasure of it. Here, we want to write this. We want to jump into the pleasureful situations for the pleasure of it, rather than the painful situations for the pleasure of it. We want to be able to get control of the senses. We want to be able to think long term. We want to be able to make things sustainable. I would love your support. I'm in the process of working to get my deck on Amazon or up in the marketplace. I need to raise enough money to print out 1,000 copies of this deck. And so I'm raising money. So I'm looking for donations for $20 to $25 for getting on the list of people to receive that first printing of the deck. On my website, I have a donate button and I have a Litecoin address. What I'm going to do is any donations that come in, I'm going to move those into Litecoin so I can save there so that when I raise enough, I'm going to be able to take them to print. I totally appreciate your support. I hope to be able to send you a deck before too long.